Hi, I'm Debbie and I'm a Tropic ambassador of only 6 months or so in the Staffordshire area in the UK. So I wanted to talk to you because we're starting Beauty Club and it seemed like a good idea to run a YouTube channel alongside Beauty Club so that we could talk about topics and I could share with the club, but also it just gives me an opportunity to go into a little bit more detail about different things and talk a little bit about my own journey. But today is all about a basic skincare routine for the morning. And I thought what I'd do is just show you my morning skincare routine for this time of year, keeping it as simple as possible. I'm going to get started on the cleanser. So really there's 5 steps to this routine, okay? So my first step, I'm going to use this smoothing cleanser. So Tropic's smoothing cleanser is the most popular cleanser and it contains green tea extract, golden jojoba and macadamia oils. And that makes it smell absolutely beautiful. So all you do is a couple of pumps. This is just starting to run out, so it's not come out quite as much as it would normally do. That's why I'm needing an extra pump. Oh, smells lovely. Smooth it all over. And then the best thing to do is to get the bamboo cloth that is actually supplied with it and some warm water. And the reason that the bamboo cloth is good is because it just acts as a very mild exfoliator. And you just simply wipe it off. It's that simple. In between each step, just give yourself a moment. And I think it helps you, it's almost relaxing really, but also it just helps the products to sort of settle on your skin, ready for the next phase, okay? So I'm going to put that one back. I'm going to talk about the next one. And the next product I'm going to use is my favourite toner. There's another toner, but so this particular one I love because it's very refreshing. It sprays, that's why it's called Morning Mist, and it's got avocado milk. It smells lovely, aloe vera and tiger grass extract. You can get these as non-scented versions. If you've got very sensitive skin, sometimes they'll take the essential oils out, which will help. But all you do is just give yourself a couple of long squirts and just allow that to settle on your skin. And what this does is it naturally balances out the pH and it makes it more absorbent, ready for the next steps, which you could just go straight to the moisturiser. But I'm going to add a third step in, which is the serums. Serums always come after your toner, but before that moisturiser. We can put some oils on top. It's to do with the fact that you want them to soak into your skin. And I'm going to use the Glowberry first. Glowberry is a brightening serum. It has vitamin C, super berries, kangaroo paw and fire extract. So here I'm just going to drop 3 to 6 drops of Glowberry onto my hand, and then just pat it onto your face. Just pat it all over. There's no incredible science to it. That's it. Give it a minute. So Glowberry's got the antioxidants, and what happens with the antioxidants is they fight the free radicals that are hitting us, so things like pollution. And they combat it. They do it in a scientific way, which is to do with replacing the electrons that the free radicals take, which is sort of breaking down its skin. You'll see it if you put it onto an apple, and the apple, I'll have to do that on another video, the apple over time will go brown, but if you've got these antioxidants fighting it, slows it right down. And so that's what it's doing, is preventing that agingness that happens with the pollutants. And then I'm going to put just, I'm not putting many drops of Rainforest Dew, because my skin's starting to become more hydrated over time, and you'll find that over time you don't need as much of these products. But what I'm finding, what I'll do is, can you hear this? I don't know if you can hear that stickiness. I'm just putting my hands together until they get a little bit sticky, and then I'm pushing that product onto my skin. And what Rainforest Dew does is it helps with hydration. Just going to show you what's in it. So it's got hyaluronic acid, plant peptides, and evergreen fern extract. So the products that are used in here in natural environment help to keep a plant hydrated, and so it does something quite similar for us. So that's step 3. Step 4, dead simple. We're going in with our moisturiser. So I'm using Skin Relief, a soothing moisturiser with tiger grass and tamanu extract. You can smell it. It's a similar smell to what we use in our tamanu balm. But see, again, I've only used 2 pumps. I used to use probably 3, and I'm just rubbing it so it's evenly over my hands, and then just gently enjoy the smells, enjoy the feeling as you're just rubbing that moisturiser over your face very, very gently. Here we go. And that's the routine done. I'm now just going to go very quickly in, because this is the morning, and if it's a busy morning, or if I haven't got anything that I particularly need to be made up for, I'll still go in with a suntan lotion. So this is step 4, suntan lotion, and all I'm doing here is I'm putting, if you put 2 lines, 2 finger lengths of suntan lotion, you know that you've got enough. Okay, so you just know that that is enough suntan lotion for what you need to cover your face. And then I often start, because this is a foundation as well, I tend to start in the centre of my face and work out as I would with any foundation. But you know that by having that 2 finger lengths, you're going to have enough to cover your face. And then I'm going to go down into my neck as well, and the décolletage area, just where it's uncovered really. And you can see that this CC cream, you can also just use a Sunday, which is just an SPF for your face. But I'm using this because it also evens out the skin tone, so it almost saves me a step in the foundation. I don't need foundation. It's very, very light coverage, so you can still see the underlying differences in my face, but it just evens it all out and makes you look a little more made up. And then I'm going to finish it off, because I've got some dark lines, so this is my step 5. I'm just going to finish it off. I've got a mirror here, so I'm going to just have a look now with a little bit of concealer, and that's really just because you might not need it, but I tend to have I tend to have darker areas under my eyes, so I like to use a touch of concealer. And then sometimes I'll use a powder, but I haven't actually got the powder here now. And I'm just going to go in with, what colour is this one? Loved. So I'm going to go in with Butter Tint. I like Butter Tint because it can be used on your cheeks and your lips. So very quickly, finish off. I've even seen people use it as an eyeshadow. All of these are natural products derived from natural sources. So therefore, there's no real worries about crossing over where you use things. It's fine. Don't overthink it. Job done. Ready for the day. So I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions, let us know. If you've enjoyed it and want to follow what else I do, I'm going to do some spotlights on serums, various different things about, you know, what is natural beauty, why is Tropic Skincare different, what my journey as an ambassador is. If you want to follow this, then please like and subscribe so you get to hear about it. If you ring the bell, then you'll also be notified. Okay, and I'm going to say goodbye for now. Hope you enjoyed it.